Welcome back to another What If Civilization Started Over series. This will be episode 2 of our brand new series called What If Civilization Started Over on Pangea. Pangea is a supercontinent a few million years ago. I need to watch the last episode. After this video, I will watch the last episode to see the lore. But we can get right into the video. Oh yeah, I also add major cities. This is just like towns. These are just towns. But we will see the dark red team go ahead and expand their borders into more of Russia. These guys have a plan. Become Russia. That's only they survive. Because you have a massive threat on your border. Yeah, you do. You have a massive threat on your border. The Diamond Alliance. But Russia will discover more land. I'm just gonna call them the Dark Red Team. So the Dark Red Team will take some more land. But the citizens is not too happy of this. Oh, why are you pulling up the cities layer? Turns out these guys will decide to have a rebellion. Because his front starts to collapse. But the Dark Red Team won't allow this to happen. They will push back this rebellion. And they'll start to push back. But the rebellion here is just in this major city is just too powerful. And they will be able to hold out. But the Dark Red Team will push up this rebellion, taking back 2 of their major cities. And eventually cutting this region off and taking this major city. And then we'll be able to fully take that rebellion over. But rumors, this rebellion might be getting support by outside power. Outside country. But the rebellion will be able to push back up into the Dark Red Team. And they will connect up to each other. Okay, that sounds sus. But they will connect up to it right here. Eventually cutting off the capital from this land. And when you have that, you can't communicate with the rest of your army. So these guys right here will also break away. There's a few groups also breaking away. We're seeing more major cities breaking away. The military here doesn't know should they fight or not. But eventually, these guys will encircle the capital. But it won't be a fair fight. Another country did not join in. Because these guys will start to jump to the Dark Red Team. And it will also take this land right here. And it will also take the remaining of the capital. The rest of the land will go ahead and surrender. We can now check out this peace treaty. And these will be the lines of showing our peace treaty. Who's filling the border? And what you know, the dark blue team goes right back on to what they were supposed to do by the dark red team leader. You guys want to give name to these countries? You totally can. I don't know how you're gonna do that because eventually this whole map will be filled in. But these guys will take Hokkaido. Yes, I believe this is Hokkaido. This is not as an island. And they will discover all of mainland Japan. And a little bit of Russia. They'll also discover the Korean Peninsula. And they will take this. But honestly, it's free land, and why not? But a pink team will form up. This will be the Korean country. Oh yeah, I had to give these guys the capital. These guys will put the capital right here. And the Koreans will put their capital right here in North Korea. But let's come back down here to our two oldest countries. We'll see the white country feeling left out, and they will expand their borders up north, trying to get this territory, trying to get to some massive territory. They'll also go completely around this lake. I don't know the name of the lake, and I do not feel like trying to search it up. But you know the lake name. Good for you. But the blue team will go ahead and push up. Go ahead and push up into Greenland and take a massive chunk of land. I think this is like, here's like Iceland. I don't know. Because Iceland's a very volcanic nation. But we will just call, no, we're not going. Did I just make a pig noise? But the blue team will go ahead and take this. We'll take some land right there. Oh no! Oh, fiddlesticks! A massive group is breaking away from the blue team. But I don't like the color, so we're changing it to orange. But I think it's red. We're changing it to orange because I don't like that one. These guys believe the blue team was too focused on trying to get what they wanted, and they will break away. The blue team doesn't really feel like fighting this, but what they do, they make a peace treaty with them, and they had a colony right here on this coast. But a massive group of people will start to break away from the red team. Let me show you guys there. These guys believe they should collapse the red country. These guys will also break away. But the blue team will also join into this. But the red country will not be collapsing in this episode. I'm not going to tell you what episode they're going to collapse in, but the red country will push back into the blue. the red country will also get pretty close on cutting this region off. The red country has the most powerful military in the world. And these guys right here start to move troops out of this region. But eventually the red country will be able to cut this region off. And these guys will join their stand with these guys and still with the blue team. And we can check out their official peace treaty. I also just don't like how this border looks. I can get the right color. So I'm just doing good. But we will be seeing the exploring into Europe and expansion into Europe. So we will see Spain and Portugal start to get discovered. The same thing with Italy and Sicily. Africa will also start to get a little bit discovered, but they were fully discovered at sea. But these guys were sent out their own discovering groups. Same thing with Korea, we will help them out. And they will discover the coast of China. But all of Greenland will get fully discovered, and with the rest of the coast of Russia up there. And these guys will realize this is just a full-on lake. I bet you they kind of did know that. These guys were probably like the only few countries who actually have access to probably the Pacific. These guys will be on the long move to go up north and to take a massive chunks of Greenland and Norway. But they can't take all of Norway because there is a massive mountain range up here. But they will go up into more Greenland. But Korea will go ahead and take a massive chunk of land. Oh wait, I forgot to move these guys to capital. We'll get back to that in a second. But we will see. But I'm just fixing up this border right here. Because Korea will take all of this. Let me just give these two nations their capitals. These guys put their capital all the way up here. These guys put their capital right here. These guys will put their capital all the way up there. But nobody's discovering down here, probably because it's insanely cold down there. But for the final thing is gonna be happening. But the final two things will be gonna happen. I can get on that later. Will be this discoverization of more California and a new lime green country in California. And we will also have the nation of China. Yep, China will form up in the series finally for our time. And China will also expand the borders down south and take over Taiwan. But that will be the final things in our videos, in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. And you guys are enjoying this video, hit that like and subscribe button. It will help out the channel a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next one.